and welcome to the Dream Team Tonic podcast. We are 1 day away from the start of the Dream Team season. Hope everyone is feeling prepared. Before we kick off this episode, it's a bit of a different one, so I thought I better let you all know. The chat today is reserved for our Patreon members and our YouTube channel members, the guys that support the pod. Because if we opened it up to everyone, these messages are going to come flying through. And these guys deserve some love because they've been supporting the pod, engaging in the Discord, just all round great guys. We also promised that we'd answer
and gals.
Sorry, we also promised we'd answer their questions at the end of the last pod, and we yapped on for so long that we didn't get to them. So we're gonna make our way through all of the questions in our Discord and in the chat from our YouTube channel members. That's how it's going to go down. I can't guarantee we're going to get time if anyone decides to join along the way. But if you would like to become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member, there's a link in the description below. You'll then be able to get access to this chat via our Discord. Long intro done. Ben, you ready? Ready for the season?
Yeah, just can't wait to get started now. All the build up to it. Just get it going. Get all the teams locked in. As in, when I say all the teams, I mean all the other fantasy formats as well.
That's when it starts to get stressful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we've only got one Dream Team to sort out now.
Oh, yeah, remember the days. Jesus.
And Tony, you're kicking back with that cause?
Yeah, you know me.
It's only a light one.
Yeah, light beer.
Has there been many changes to the teams since the Carabao Cup draw?
2. So one, I wanted one player, which then forced 2 changes. But I'm pretty set.
One for me. I've gone from Pedro to Bowen now, just because of the double in game week 2. And obviously Bowen's got a decent first fixture anyway, so yeah, I wanted Pedro. I think Pedro's going to score, but it just saves me a transfer next week.
Did either of you have Bruno in your team?
Yeah, still got him in my team at the minute.
Do you think you'll keep him?
I mean, I don't know if he'll start the game in the Cup because they're playing Grimsby, but he has history of coming off the bench and getting attacking returns. I think you were just saying now, weren't you, Barnsley?
Yeah,
Barnsley,
two assists in 10 minutes, I think it was, off the bench.
And if they're struggling, they're going to bring better players on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because it's 90 minutes. It's not extra time. It's penalty shootout. So they've got to win the match.
Yeah. Non-Fernandez owners are just hoping that United go out there and just put 4 or 5 past them and make it an easy night's work. Otherwise, Bruno will be coming on and probably doing some damage. You know what he's like?
Yeah, that's my worry. I'm kind of looking now and I want Bowen, but I would have to sell a premium to get there. But it's not about us. It's about the Discord and the Patreon and the channel members. So shall we blast these questions straight away?
Let's go.
If you are listening and you're not in the chat, you can still drop a like and subscribe to the channel because we'll have plenty of content coming out throughout the season. Right, Bradders, how many double game week players are you looking to have for game week 2? Now, we did actually ask this before the Carabao Cup, but now we've kind of got the draw. It has changed a little bit. So we've got Man United playing Grimsby. That's obviously thrown a spanner in the works there because we were hoping that they'd probably go strong.
Yeah.
We've got Brighton versus Oxford. West Ham versus Wolves, which Ben's just mentioned. Bowen. We imagine there might be some strong teams for that one. Who have Fulham got there? BRI. I was going to say Brighton, but it's not. It's not Brighton.
A quick look. Bristol City. Yeah, Bristol City. That.
Brentford, Bournemouth, Wolves, West Ham, Everton, Mansfield. Bournemouth, Brentford, Leeds. Is that Chef U?
Yeah, Chef Wednesday.
Burnley, Derby, Sunderland, Huddersfield. So your best guess of how many doublers you think you'll have, because we obviously don't know for certain. What do you reckon, Ben?
I'm currently on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might bring one in game week 2, so I might be on 7. And I probably could get to 8 if I wanted to.
Are you confident?
After the draw, I think I'm going to play that a little bit more reserved. I was expecting to probably have a few more, but I think I've got 4 that are possibles, obviously, just from the first week. And depending on how the first week goes and price rises and other things, injuries, suspensions, whatever might happen, I'll possibly bring one in. But yeah, just on 4. Conscious of the quick turnaround to Europe, I don't want to have too many. Especially, I'd prefer not to use any transfers this week. If I can have a stonking week with this team, I'd be happy to roll into next week with it. Yeah, and hold. I'd be happy with that, and then just ride it a little bit, and just hope that there is a few in there, like the West Ham and the Wolves, a few of the Premier League matchups that there'll be a few diamonds in there. Is it like Carvalho? Have you still got him in, Ben?
Yeah.
Like he could be an absolute menace in that double. But I don't know. I think I might just watch the Carabao Cup first round a little bit behind the sofa. Just hope the West Ham players play and have done with it.
Yeah, got to remember as well. If you pick the right ones, you can still keep them for game week 4 because they'll have another double there. You know, when Europe starts.
Yeah, if they win.
Yeah.
I think I've got 7. Whether or not they all play or not. My full back 4 are non-European players. I've got a midfielder and a forward. But whether or not they all play, I mean, Fulkrug would much rather that be Bowen. With Fulkrug's injury record, I'm not so confident. But, hey, got to be in with a chance, haven't you, I suppose? He could also come off the bench. Best enablers that are 2.5 or less. Bradders is currently on Enzo Lefay, who, going off championship games, looks to be decent for bonus with being on set pieces, gets tackles in each game. Any thoughts on that, Enzo? And have you got any 2.5s in your team or less?
Ben?
Yeah. I've got Carvalho just staying there. I just think he'll get plenty of minutes now with Mbeumo gone. And he's playing in that position. He's got a double game week 2. So, yeah, I really like the look of him. He's been on the cusp of getting into the Liverpool team, and he just couldn't make it, but they got rid of him. So, and he's been all right when he's gone on loan and that. So now he's moved to Brentford full time. I think he'll get plenty of minutes. 2.5s. But are we on about midfielders? What we here? Is it just all positions? Well, I've got another one as well. Coyote, who's at the Brentford right back, who looks quite good. Italian under-21 international, and he's got a hell of a throw on him as well. So maybe he'll set something up with that. Who's the other one? 2.5.
Was we chatting and you said Matthias Jensen?
Yeah.
Is he 2?
2 million. He's 2 million. So if you need that extra 500,000, he looks like he's going to be playing sort of that Ericsson role. But I remember when he was playing before Ericsson signed for Brentford, and then when he signed for Brentford, he sort of pushed Jensen out of the team. But he takes all set pieces, and he's got a decent throw on him as well. I've seen him taking long throw-ins.
Do I remember rightly? There a couple of seasons ago, we punted on him, Ben.
Yeah, I think.
Was he back at United at that time?
I don't know if I started with him. We did mention him though.
I think
Have
he
you got
came in and
any-
out of the teams. I think 2.5s. No, as discussed on the one of the pods of the team reviews. I don't. Other than the keeper, I don't really want to drop any of my players down that low, just in case of a price decrease and to force my hand straight away if they have a bit of a stinker, because you know how easily you can get stuck with one at that price point. I've tried to keep everyone 3 million above purposely for that, because I think the 3 million point is quite flexible. There's quite a lot of good options at that price point. So I get it though. If you want that extra 500,000, there's still like Coyote and Carvalho are good options. Good options. There's just a risk.
Have you gone cold on Ayari from Brighton? You were liking him in pre-season.
Yeah, I've not gone cold on him. I think he'll be good for a bit of everything. He's a good player. It's just with Rutter at 3.5, and him possibly playing up top, and then again, the way I rebalanced my team without Ayari and got everybody up to 3 million or above, I just think it's a better fit. I think when I had Ayari in, I also had Vicario in net, and I spent a little bit on my goalkeepers because I thought I just want to sit my goalkeeper in there and just not bother this year. Like surely I can get away with a season with having a goalkeeper that plays, but I've downgraded to Roofs at Sunderland, and that's enabled me to just get a pretty more balanced team. I don't have to drop to Ayari. I can have Rutter, who hopefully plays up top.
What about Philip Billing as well? He was impressive in the game against Everton, wasn't he, in the friendly?
Yeah. I mean, he's a good player, Billing. Obviously, come back from winning Serie A with Napoli.
Yeah.
Straight back into fold at Bournemouth. He's a danger. He's great in the box. He's always dangerous from set plays. He's definitely an option. I don't like the first game though for Bournemouth, and that puts me off a little bit. But he's definitely somebody who I'll leave on a list here. And if after the first few games we do need an enabler, or I do need to drop someone down to 2 or 2.5 million, he's definitely someone. Him and Ayari, who Ayari's at Brighton. Definitely on my list to be ones I'll be bringing in if needed.
I was. It's hard for the first week, but there's some. I think there's some quite nice ones that you could, if you get to see them in the first week, you could potentially move to them. McAtee, who is going to be at Forest. Have they made that official yet? I haven't seen like an announcement or anything, but it seemed like it was done. But that could be one that we might want to move on to once you see it in action. I kind of want to see if Heaven starts against Arsenal from United. He's at 2 mil. So then if you move into him for the double game week, you think he's going to at least get one. There's Andre from Wolves, who's like the slightly worse version of Gomez, who again seems to just play every minute of every game.
Yeah.
Everton have just fallen to pieces at the back over the last couple of weeks in terms of players. Whether you see that as I'm not touching that, or you see that as an opportunity, you've obviously got Keane at 2.5 now, who's probably going to replace Branthwaite, who's injured, and Asnu, who's 2.5, who's probably going to replace Mikalenko. Whether or not that defence is going to look a bit shoddy now, and you might not want to go there.
There is, I mean, obviously, it doesn't help for the first game week, but there is rumours that they are going to go into the transfer market and sign a defender, sign some cover there. So, but that doesn't help for the first week.
Yeah,
it's a shame because let's say there are a couple of them looking at good options. I wouldn't go there now, though.
You would or wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. Not in the defence. No, I still like the look at their attacking lineup. I think they've signed well up top. Unfortunately, as they've improved up top, like you say, the back line's fallen to pieces, and Yeah, big misses they are at back line.
And then just one last one, but I'm not certain. Maybe there'll be press conferences, but like Chalobah limped off in the Chelsea game. There was reports that he sort of walked around the pitch after and was sort of clapping the fans and stuff. So maybe he's fine. But if he's not fine, I don't know how to say it, but is it like Achiampong at 2.5 who came on for him in the Chelsea defence? If he does end up being more injured than we thought, he might end up starting with Tosin because Cole was injured. So again, it's just you want to just wait and see that first week what happens. I think.
Yeah,
but there are.
I think as well, like these enablers come in, especially in defence. They're dropping in. You're going to have to take them back out at some point. You are booking a transfer there. Plus, if a side's getting decimated with injuries at back line and these enablers are coming available, are they going to keep clean sheets?
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not the main men, are they? I think it probably like leads to, I don't know if Chelsea have got a few injury problems at back and they're looking at Tosin and Achiampong. I don't want to be saying that much this season. Feel like I've got a little bit Paul Merson there.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea, is it?
But yeah, I think that like leads to Eze, Mateta. Are they good options then for that first game if they are decimated a little bit? I'd play it that way. Yeah.
Cookie currently has Sarr from Spurs in his draft. He's been good this pre-season with Maddison injured. Looking even more now, which I think is good for 3 million. Obviously played again. Spurs changing formation as well. 5 at the back.
Yep.
I know that Frank's got that in him, hasn't he? And he loves really Sarr.
Yeah, I think he's a proper player. He does everything. He's got a bit of everything in his locker. He's only young as well. He's at 21, 22. He's a good option. Definitely a good option. In fact, I've got him up on the screen here at 3 million. At that price, I just think he's a steal. I think he could do really well on the bonus metrics. He's got a goal in him. He started off quite high up as well. Obviously, Bentancur played a little bit further back. I liked him. I liked his performance as well. I liked Spurs' performance last night. I thought they were on it. Unfortunate in the end. Just got a little bit too much.
Yeah, I like Lucasar at 3 million. I've got KDH, Dewsbury Hall in. Ben, someone you're probably the most familiar with. Do you reckon he's a better shout than Sarr, or do you reckon would you rather Sarr? Because these two were both people on my hit list a little bit.
I think I'm more KDH at the minute, just because I think I don't know. I just think he's got more things to his strings to his bow. Like he's got set pieces as well, and I think he can get tackles and probably get bonuses as well.
He's surely going to improve the amount of like the dirty work he does playing for a team like Everton than he would have done at Chelsea or.
Well, he's a grafter, so he'll get stuck in. I'm not sure. I think it could easily get dropped, sir, for somebody else. He's got loads of options, haven't they?
Just before we move on to the next one, I just wanted to make an apology to legend Ian does gigs in our Discord. Offended that I scrolled past his question, but the first question was about is the meetup going to be in Birmingham, and we could chat about the meetup another time. People are desperate, tinkering with their teams. So they're worried about that at the moment, I reckon. But we'll come to it. We'll come to it separate. But we haven't got a clue. Do you think we're that organised to know where the next meetup is?
We did Coventry. That's not far off.
What? I'm game. I'm game. I'll drive anywhere for the Tonic meetup. But yeah, sorry, Ian. My apologies. But Dream Team, best budget keeper from Joe. The roof The roof is on fire.
Go on then, Scott.
You're just looking at all the 3 promoted teams, aren't you?
We're tight, aren't we? We don't want to spend that money.
Yes.
I've got. Is it Roof or is it Roef? You can't sing the Roef song.
Roofs is easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once
Once he makes 7 saves on the first day, we can then sing his new theme tune. So yeah, for me, 2 million Sunderland keeper. The roof is on fire.
I think we're just going to see plenty of promoted keepers sat in the in many of people's teams to begin with,
which we think the others are. This is the reason why we're not probably picking the other ones currently, is because the Bravka looked like he was going to be the Burnley one, but we don't know if he's fit. He's not flagged on Dream Team, but he's flagged on FPL. Has some sort of injury doubt, so we need to wait and see. And then Piri Piri.
Yeah.
We don't know for certain if he's ready to go, do we?
No, I don't think he's hot.
Spicy pick, that one. So yeah, that's process of elimination at the moment. Roef.
Yeah, there's not many options, is there? Obviously, we're waiting on injury news, and like Bayindi, I like Bayindi, but we don't know if he's going to be number one because Onana's coming back from injury as well. So
I shared a post in the Discord saying that Onana is expected to be ready for it. Whether or not he will get chosen is another thing.
Yeah,
I think with Bayindi, if he gets that first game, I think you're all right for the second week because you will get one of them games. If he doesn't, if Onana's back for the league game, then Bayindi will get the cup game, which could be a good thing. So you might. I mean, it's a tough game straight. Is he getting a clean sheet against Arsenal? I can't see it.
No,
I can't see it. So, I mean, yeah.
How long's Kelleher out for? He should be back this weekend, surely.
I was going to say Thomas Frank, not Thomas Frank.
Keith Andrews.
Keith Andrews. I can't keep calling him set piece coach all season.
Play for Blackburn, him.
He did play for Blackburn, Keith Andrews. He wasn't very popular with fans. Bit negative, sideways, backwards. David Batty. Anyway.
He said Kelleher's been on the grass, but he said we'd have to wait and see.
Bloody yeah, he must be high.
I'm going to say, he can't be smoking that.
I thought it as I said it. So yeah, don't pick him. 3.5 and under, best pick from Brighton. Joe's second part of the question. You got a Brighton 3.5, haven't you, Tony? Or have you changed that?
Yeah, Rutter's at 3.5. You got Ayari, the Cooper, 3 million at the back. They've got loads of good options, haven't they? Is Minty 3 million? 3.5, sorry. But Brighton give most teams a game. They're going to score goals. They always find diamonds from somewhere. So, yeah, them names mentioned are really good options, Joe.
Nice. Nobbles. Carrying on from the Adingra shout, who, if any, could be possible options from the newly promoted teams? So did we cover newly promoted at the start? Is there any others that we haven't mentioned? Because we haven't mentioned Adingra yet. I think he's a nice shout. Any others from newly promoted sides?
None from Burnley.
I don't mind one from Burnley, but probably not for the first match. Edwards, I had him in my team, didn't I, initially? 2 million midfielder, and he
talented player.
Yeah, I was surprised when he signed for Burnley in the Championship. We were struggling for players. But yeah, he ended up staying there now, and 2 million midfielder, but he's playing as a forward in pre-season and took a penalty as well, so could be a good player to have in maybe for this game week 2.
Yeah.
And then a follow on from Connor. What team should we avoid picking players from, and why is it Sunderland? Exceptions to Roef and or Roof and Adingra. Any avoids?
I don't think I will have, other than the keepers, any players from those three teams throughout the season. I can't see it. I can't see it.
I think so. And even when like the cup competitions come around, I know maybe not in game week 2, but even if they do end up getting on a bit of a run, it's so hard to stay in the league that they all just prioritise the league.
They do, and the thing is that the riches of staying in the league is so much more important. So you don't blame like Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland this year. You don't blame. They're going to put the kids out for them cup games. Surely they can't risk any injuries. It's tough enough as it is without putting a player out in a Carabao Cup second round game and losing him for 6 months. You just can't do it.
Walkingfootball.com is heaven worth a punt for a cheap price. I mentioned him in the 2 mil. Is it a wait and see?
Yeah,
he's ex-Arsenal, isn't he? That Heaven. Is he the guy who went from Arsenal?
Yeah, they pinched a couple of hours.
I mean, Martinez is out long term, isn't he?
I think so, yeah.
You got Yarrow on the other side, Maguire.
Yeah, I'd wait for that game week 2, see if he starts.
Yeah.
Before we, I was just about to switch over to the YouTube chat, take a few from there, but I've just realised it's just landed on Ian. It's just landed on Ian. He'll do his nut if I pause it here. So is Fulkrug worth a look? 3 million for West Ham up top. Seems to be starting a lot in pre-season. 3 goals in pre-season. First game Sunderland, or are we better off picking Bowen?
You've got him, haven't you?
Bowen's class, isn't it? I've dropped Bowen down to Fulkrug to let me squeeze an extra premium into my midfield. But I must say, it doesn't feel particularly great now seeing the way the cup draw went, because I've sort of squeezed in Bruno, I think it was, because I thought game week 2 and game week 3 would be the best captain. But now Bowen is probably looking better. And I don't think Fulkrug let doubles, to be honest. What do you guys think on that?
I just prefer Bowen straight away. But obviously, when it comes to budget and other things, I think you got to try and balance it. I think he's going to go on a massive scoring spree, Fulkrug. Like you say, he's got a few in pre-season, but I mean, he didn't look great last season, did he? Let's be honest. Went like bread and butter, Premier League. He didn't look good. He scored goals previously in Germany, but I think it'd be one of them behind the sofa things. Bowen's the man.
With no Bowen.
Yeah, I think you got to have Bowen.
Yeah, I like the Fulkrug thought, because then I could get like a Porro in defence. But yeah, maybe short term you probably could get away with it, but if it was down 50-50, it'd be Bowen definitely every time. But if you can upgrade someone else in your team, I don't mind it. You won't have Fulkrug more than 2-3 weeks anyway, would you?
No, it's a 2 week. It'll be a 2 week thing, and as I think Bowen probably will end up being as well.
Yeah.
The worry is, do you lads think you will now potentially captain Bowen in game week 2? I mean, 1 game Chelsea.
Potentially, yeah.
That's what I don't want to do. If there's a captain pick or like a strong captain, I don't want to not have him at all. And I thought Bruno would have been the standout for 2, but now I don't know.
Yeah, I think that switched a little bit. I think that draw for United is a bit on the easy side. No disrespect to Grimsby, but I think that possibly puts him on bench.
And then if you think Bruno's on the bench, you should go for a better single than Fulham. Don't know. Saka at Leeds. Tough. But I think Fulkrug is a good shout. I just don't think he's as good as Bowen.
Yeah.
Right, we'll take some switch up. Go to YouTube quickly. So Kev changed his forward line a million times at present. Is Haaland, Bowen, Ekatike, or Haaland, Salah, Fulkrug better?
First one, straight away. Haaland, Bowen, Ekatike.
Yeah.
No, I like Haaland, Salah, Fulkrug. That's my front three. I can't not have Salah.
It's brave. It's brave or daft in it to go without Salah. We're going to find out. I just think look, these new lads that are coming in, Ekatike, Wirtz, they're not. Over the years, it's been much of Liverpool has gone through Salah. He's been the main man. But I think Ekatike and Wirtz, they've got their own names to make now. They want to put their own stamp on this team, and they want to be the main man. So I think what you've seen in the Community Shield was they don't feel the need to turn and have to pass it out wide to Salah. They do it themselves. They want to be the one that are making the assists, scoring the goals. I think you're going to see a lot of that. I just think these lads are going to come in and they're going to create a 4-dimensional attack for Liverpool rather than everything goes down Salah, down the right hand side. He cuts in and curls one into the top corner, or bottom corner. I just think there's going to be more variation through their play, and it's exciting if you're a Liverpool fan. I think that front four are unreal, to be fair, Gakpo included.
You've got the deciding vote then, Ben.
I was saying, I think I'd go Haaland, Bowen, Ekatike. I just think the Bowen is better than the Fulkrug. The Ekatike maybe not as good as Salah, but yeah, I just like it better. Feels a bit more balanced.
Yeah.
And then you captain Haaland.
Yeah.
GW1.
I would, yeah.
Steve Ricks, do you think Ryan Yates from Forest is a good option as he's cheap and will play nearly every game?
Plenty of yellow cards. He's I like Ryan Yates as a football player. I don't think as an option dream team, but too many fouls.
I don't think I'd pick him. Although I'm pretty sure I had this question last year, and then he went on a little run of scoring a couple of goals.
Yeah, he did.
For that price, I want a Carabao Cup player. So I probably wouldn't go for him early doors.
I think the only downside with Palace and Forest getting in Europe, isn't it? The team, they would have been really nice, sort of Carabao previous. Dubravka Diouf, Nori Kagrea, Saka Ruta, Thiago Gomez, Carvalho, Bowen and Haaland. I've been umming and ahhing about taking Bowen to Watkins and Salah out for Bruno. But that's just, I think from what we've said, that's a straight no. Everyone's wanting Bowen.
Yeah.
Bowen over Watkins. And I'm saying, I don't know if I still want Bruno. So I think that's that. FPL Shawno. Evening, ladies and gents. Time is nearly upon us and he's moving his team about. Oh, there is another part. Ben on the pints of vodka. You drinking vodka, mate?
Nah, fizzy water.
Fizzy water, yeah. And what are the best double game week teams and top players to target for the first round? I think we touched on them, haven't we? There, Bowen, and Bowen again.
Yeah, I think the West Ham lads.
Do you think one thing I was going to say in terms of strikers? They've both got a really bad first fixture. Evan Nilsson, Liverpool.
Yeah.
And Strand Larsen, Man City.
Yeah.
But if they get, Evan Nilsson could end up with in game week 2. Can't even find Bournemouth on. I got mad here.
Wolves and Brentford.
AFC Bournemouth. Yeah, Wolves and Brentford at home, both at home. Could be a nice double for Evan Nilsson, possibly, if you didn't want to go the Bowen route, or you have another spot. And Strand Larsen could be Bournemouth away, West Ham at home. I think they could be 2 shouts at 3.5. I think they are. So we'll add them in the mix.
I think Everton's got a decent run as well. Like, even they've got Mansfield in the cup, haven't they? I mean,
do you see about Beto there? Apparently, there was a thing today. Apparently, Moyes has told him he can go.
oh no, I haven't seen that. No.
I don't know if there's been a clash or something, but they've told Beto he can find a new club. So Barry could be in.
Barry or NJ could play centre forward, couldn't he?
True.
That could
be
options.
I reckon that's more where they're leaning there, and Jay probably play that central role. Yeah, Beto had a good run, didn't he? Last season, at a certain point, when he's one of them foreign players. When he's on it, he can be a bit of a handful. He's a big lad, and he can put himself about and that. But I do remember hearing Moyes saying something about that they require more from him, and I don't think he's took that too well. And publicly coming out and calling out a player he's never good. It's like they're the discussions that you have behind closed doors. If you want more from a player, come on, keep that behind closed doors. Don't call him out in media. It's just not fair. Yeah.
A couple quick fires. Do you consider Longstaff an enabler? I don't know if you consider him a good enabler. He's 2 million, so
I think he's a good signing for Leeds. But dream team wise, no. Again, I don't want to drop that far and end up stuck with a player down at. If he has a stinker first up, yellow card, doesn't do much. He goes down and you're struggling to replace. So no, you're an enabler for 2 million keeper. I wouldn't go much further than that.
Agree. Gakpo or Ekatike?
I'm on Gakpo. That extra 500,000 does wonders for my team, but I just think he's going to have a good year. Gakpo now Luis Diaz has moved on. I think he'll be nailed in that left hand position, and I think he's really going to. I think he'll get plenty of goals and assists this season.
Yeah, Gakpo for me. If they don't sign Isak either, I think he'll be laughing, be playing loads of minutes down the left hand side. He'd done really well in Dream Team last year, considering he had Diaz to fight against.
Yeah.
Yep. No arguments. I always prefer to go with what you know. I think. Grealish. Any love for Grealish? 3.5. Everton.
I think if Everton take the shackles off Jack Grealish and allow him to play like he did at Aston Villa, I think they've got a proper player on their hands, and I think he's an option. And he will be throughout the season at points.
Is that Villa's shirt in his picture?
Yeah.
He's
biased.
Up for it. Let us know, Steve, if you're feeling it.
Yeah.
I just think he could be a brilliant move for them. And it could be a brilliant move for Grealish as well, because watching Jack Grealish at his best at Villa, he was a maverick, weren't he? You didn't know what he was going to do. He went to City. All right, he had a good season or so, but he became one-dimensional at City, and I think that's it's just stunted him. It's a shame. Hopefully, he can refine that at Everton, and he'd be a decent option if he does.
Do you not think he'll get thrown straight in and then get played in the Carabao Cup against Mansfield as well?
Possibly, mate.
He's had no minutes.
How much has he looked after himself over at summer? I mean, have we not been seeing him in Ibiza taking shots and partying? And I don't know what shape he's in. If he's kept himself in good shape in preparation, knowing that he might be moving on this summer, I think he's a fit lad, and I'm pretty sure he looks after himself to a degree. And Everton they might want to just throw him in, and that first fixture would be a nice one for him. And then obviously get him some more minutes, get up to full match fitness in the cup.
Yeah, I don't think he starts the first one. That's the only reason. I'll just wait and see again. Mr. Safe. Back to Discord. We're going to speed these up a little bit. And if there's any that we've covered already, we'll skip them out because we've still got loads. We've covered Bay India. Is Tells or Richarlison worth a look? Not for me.
No.
Would you go Solanke if fit? Did you see enough minutes? I think it's a risk.
He had a good injury record, didn't he? Before he went to Spurs, and then just seems to have gone Pete Tong. It's one to watch, Solanke. I need to see a run of games again.
Yeah, not for me. Especially with the Man City in the second game and no double game week. So, no, not for me yet.
Paquetá or Ward-Prowse?
Paquetá.
Yeah, Paquetá, because he was on penalties, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I do like the Paquetá pick, but it's just I don't know if he's gonna do well from the start of the season. That's the only thing.
Paquetá, just because I think there's better 3.5s and I think there's better 3 millions.
Yeah.
For game week 1, is it a must to have some sort of Man City covers if you're not going for Haaland?
I think so. I think they've got a plum fixture to start the season. Wolves struggling. Yeah, I think if you've not got Haaland, get somebody in there. Somebody you think's going to start, and that's where I've got Reinders in.
You got him in?
Yeah, I think if the last friendly is out to go off, his positioning were unreal. He's arriving in the box, we're on point. He got a couple of goals, and Pep bigged him up after the game. I think he's cemented his spot in that lineup for first game. As much as you can do in a Pep team, I think it'd be crazy if they didn't start him.
Yeah, I like the Reinders pick. Yeah, I think he's very close to getting in my team, but I don't think I'm going to start with him. But yeah, he's a very interesting one. Or I like Ait-Nouri. I know he's not a striker, or a midfielder, but he's an attacking wing back. And 4.5 million, I think, is a snip for a Man City player, a defender as well, who can get attacking returns. I did have him in my first draft, but I've moved him on so I can get more money in attack at the minute.
I'm in agreement with that one. With Ait-Nouri, I just think I like Reinders. I don't know. I just think 4.5 seems a little bit steep for someone we're just not entirely sure where he could end up a bit deeper.
Yeah,
depending on who else plays. I think there's probably quite an equal chance that Ait-Nouri gets an attack, just as much chance as Ait-Nouri getting an attack and return than maybe Reinders, but then you could get the clean sheet as well, I think, for the same price. So it would be Ait-Nouri, I think, for me. Cookie likes Anton Stack. I don't know much about him, I'm afraid. Any input there from the Championship, Tony?
Nope, don't know the guy.
No, I've never heard of him either.
Sorry.
I mean, I've heard of people mentioning him.
Knowledge there.
Same. Aman mentioned him in the Discord for the Sky game for passing and tackles. But I haven't seen him play before.
Icos, is Salah worth the money?
We'll see in about 5 game weeks.
I'd say so. That's why. Was it 54, 57 attacking returns last season? I think he's worth the money.
I think so. He's an option that pretty much every single week, if in doubt, you can cap him as well. I think 7.5 is fine for me. There's a gif of Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace, brother. The Hulk Hogan. Joe Cook. There's a bit of chat going on here. Is no Salah draft genuinely viable? Anyone here know Salah?
No.
Yep.
Tony, I thought you might be.
Yep. No Salah. I've Gakpo. Team Gakpo, me. I think my team is more balanced. It might be the wrong move. It might be the wrong move. We'll see. But I'm weighing my my thoughts are going on the goals and assists are spread out a little bit more. And Salah isn't that complete go-to guy for Liverpool.
You could go like, what's it called? Verts and Gakpo, for example, 10.5 million. Or you go Salah and a 3 million player.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it like that, taking the two players. So obviously Salah being at 7.5 million is gonna hinder another player within your team. So if you take, like say, if you took 10.5 million and took it that way and then worked it out against another two, which is going to be the better option. That's kind of what I've done.
I think it's viable, but I don't want to do it. Gakpo, Pedro, or Kudus as his preferred 4.5. I'm getting a bit of FOMO on Kudus. I don't know if it's because the deadline's getting a bit closer, but like I had my first draft had both Kudus and Bowen in it, and like one less premium, and now I'm like getting closer to the deadline. I'm like, I would like Bowen, and I think I worked out. I had to look at the stats, and I think Kudus would have ended up on like 8 ppm yesterday in that Spurs game, which would have been 3 bonus points without an attacking return. Again, 2 appearance points on 5. I think did he hit the post or did he?
He hit the post, saved? But it was offside, I think. So he didn't get the.
Yeah, I mean, he's a scary one.
For me, it's Kudus. Kudus is the definite one for me out of them 3. But I like all them options.
Yeah, I think they're all viable options. They're all good options. I've got Gakpo and Kudus in my team, but I think Pedro's just as good an option.
165 of you watching live. I think we're on about 40 likes. So drop a like if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Come get involved. Kippy, how many European players are you all planning to have in Game Week 1? What did I say for Carabao Cup? 7. 7 Carabao Cup, so 4.
I'm on 4.
I'm opposite, 7.
Is captaincy choice a viable question for this pod? Best captain pick for Game Week 1.
Salah.
I'll tell you what it's sat on. It's sat on Haaland at the minute.
You're just silly enough to go without Salah, ain't you?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean,
why did you captain Gakpo?
I'm tempted by Bowen. To be fair, Gakpo, not a bad option. I just think, obviously the fixture first up, I just think West Ham have got Sunderland. I think that's the plum. City at Wolves, I think that's a plum one.
That's a great one still.
And Liverpool do have a good fixture against Bournemouth, was it Bournemouth who sold all the back line?
Yeah. They've got no one left. I think some of the fans are playing.
They've just bought someone for 30 million, haven't they? Diakite from Lille.
Yeah, it's just tricky about it. Get him into some sort of cohesive unit. Like a back line takes time, doesn't it? It's something else over many games that you get used to where they're going to be. Where you got your keeper as well who has to marshal them. And
I know what you're saying, but I feel like it's similar a bit to the Brentford scenario as well. It's like Bournemouth always seem to just never have any issues. It's like, who is it? Senesi and the guy they've just sold, Zabani, was like the pair, wasn't it? And then I can't remember which one of the two got injured and was like, oh no, this is going to be a massive dent. Then all of a sudden, in comes this young centre back, and then a year later, Real Madrid are signing him for 50 mil.
Yeah.
Like they seem
And
to have like a bit of a...
James Hill coming as well. He used to play at Rovers.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
rated
he was
highly, isn't
1
he?
million last year, wasn't he, on the game?
Yeah, I mean, he was quality for Rovers. We're gutted that they didn't go and try and sign him, but obviously he's Premier League quality. So yeah, he might only need that one signing going at centre half. It might be Hill and that new lad Diakite. And
Yeah.
who's to
So
say
that's
that they've been working on it, and you don't know, do you? Yeah, I think it's between Haaland, Bowen, maybe Kudos. Why not? We know what he's like. He is a bonus magnet. So even if you don't get anything from him, like attacking return wise, you're probably going to get the bonus points, appearance points, and tackles.
Yeah. I just don't want to end my season on a Friday night. Friday night football. Yes, Prem's back. Oh, didn't cap Salah, hat trick.
Give up now.
Nah.
I don't learn, do I? It was last season twice me, because I were looking at, like, I think the captaincy polls are something like 75, 80% Salah. And I was thinking, well, this is a good opportunity, isn't it? Let's go against him. And if he blanks, then I've got a free hit here. But it never worked.
We'll round Salah off now, yeah.
Yep. Not
We've
talking about
covered
Salah
it.
now.
We'll see tomorrow. So cheers, Prodigy. Any second thoughts about Salah? But nah, I think I'm good. But Tony is going against, and Ben is sticking with for now.
Yeah.
I think Patrick as well covered double game week players. How many do we actually think are nailed? It's gonna probably be Prem versus Prem, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think they're the better percentage choices.
Yeah. Still not nailed.
No, still not.
Thoughts on Wisby not doing his forfeit? Go on.
I missed that.
Pasta.
What was the forfeit?
There's a forfeit where I think where he came bottom, he was supposed to film himself eating a bowl of butter pasta and send it into the Discord. But done a runner. Wisby, eat the buttered pasta. Go on.
Yeah.
You might like it.
You're a disgrace if you don't eat it. Yeah. Get it down, yeah.
Go on. We'll eat butter pasta with you. We'll bring you on and we'll all do. Bradders, any of you interested in Watkins for at least the first game week? Scored 5 in 5 pre-season. Is it just because he's not in the Carabao and he's Bowenish price?
I still think it'd be a tough game against Newcastle. I do. I like Watkins. I think he's on fire. He's a decent option, but I do prefer Bowen for his fixture first up. Then he's got the double game week 2. I just think that the value is in Bowen and the fixture quantities with Bowen. But moving forward after that, Ollie Watkins definitely becomes an option at 5.5 million.
Yeah. They need to move Salah back to midfield in this game. He's not a striker.
I think 2 spots are taken, aren't they? 2 spots are taken always by most people.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a midfielder when he first came to the game. And then they put him striker, but like he's not a striker, he's a winger, isn't he? So like Saka plays the same position as him. So why is he a midfielder and Salah's a striker in the game? If Salah was a midfielder, Watkins would probably be near my team there, because I do want him for the foreseeable fixtures, and I don't mind this Newcastle fixture.
Yeah.
Obviously they're a bit all up in the air with what's going on with Isak, so could be a good fixture for Villa. It
could also galvanise them though. I think sometimes, like in the face of this and what's going on and refusing to play and all the bits that are going on, I think sometimes it could just fire the rest of the team up and go, do you know what? If you don't want to play for us, Isak, piss off. Like, we're going to go. I would honestly, it would not surprise me if Newcastle do a number on Aston Villa first game up. I really like the fixture as well. Looking like football's back Saturday Then you got Aston Villa versus Newcastle. Great game.
Good game. I just think there's better options, but I do like him. Rogers out injured. What are your thoughts on Buendia? It looks like Rogers done. I mean, this might be an old. Yeah, this a couple of days old, but Rogers has been seen training.
Yeah.
So
It was somewhat slight, weren't it?
wouldn't touch it, I don't think. Tommy Gunn, is Ekatiko or Gakpo the better option? We've already done that one, isn't it? I was
Grealish.
Gakpo.
We've done.
Grealish, we've done. Cheers, Tommy, though. New
Gakpo.
Patreon member.
Cheers, pal.
Declan M. Which Everton midfielders are the safest? They've got depth now, but I'm still on Dewsbury Hall. I just think he done.
Yeah.
He got caught the eye, didn't he, in that first game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say so. Or Njai. I like Njai.
Yeah.
It's on
All
penalties.
Yeah. I like Njai. I like Kudus. I like Bowen. It was my first draft, just better all along. Brad, new Patreon member. Welcome, mate. Who are the best premiums to start with in game week 1? What premiums you got, Ben?
Salah, Haaland. I've got Bruno and Palmer at the minute. I do like Saka, but it's just getting them all in, isn't it?
Tony's taking them all on.
Mine's a shorter list, much shorter. I've got Haaland and Palmer. I didn't have Palmer in my last draft, but this is something. Just a quick question for you two, and it'll just cement my thoughts. But I did have Saka, who's obviously got an away fixture against United first up, but he's got a plum one in week 2 against Leeds at home.
Yeah.
So the Kuiper, Brighton, and Saka, or Palmer and Porro.
Palmer and Porro.
I would do Palmer and Porro. Porro's great, and Palmer's on 53%. I know that's not the way you look at the game.
I know, but then when I put Palmer in there, I did think about you, Scott, on that 50% and I thought, yeah, that works. I'm happy with that. So I've managed to get Porro in. I've had to sacrifice Saka, but I've got one of the highest owned players in the game and someone who's devastated as well. Cole Palmer, I love him to bits. I named my son after him, so
got to get him then.
Yeah.
We're completely different. I've got a team full of cheapies because I want Saka, Bruno, Palmer, Salah, and Haaland. But my compromise is I've got no Bowen, got no Kudus.
Yeah. See, so when we say about premiums, I've got 2 premium defenders in Porro and Nori. I've classed them as premiums. It's just that they're at the back end of the field, but as you've seen from Porro last night, he's on every set play almost. He's sharing some with Kudus. Both of them were around everything. And Nori, I don't know whether you've seen Pep talk him up as a number 10.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you missed that one. Yeah, he's saying that he's got the talent and you could see him as a number 10.
He's sick, isn't he? Just let people play in their positions. Come on. Stop putting midfielders at left back.
Yeah.
You've got a great wing back there. Let him do his thing.
He's going to be pinching the old Kukurea role.
That's the new thing, isn't it? Inverted striker left backs.
You see, Mahrez was at the Man City training ground.
Was he?
Yeah, and obviously he's from Zayt Nouri from the national team.
Might be right wing then. To be fair, Mahrez is one of the only players he left alone. Just right wing, let him have it.
Never bloody played him though.
Yeah,
should have played him. We would probably have won more trophies.
Yeah, but Sterling was about then.
What the hell's happened to him, man? He's like 18, he burst on the scene, 17, and then he's just doing nothing now.
Hello, Miss Snoopy. What do we think of the Brav car? as a goalkeeper choice, and Mason Mount and Buendia as midfielders. Sorry if you've already covered. We've covered the Bravka. We think it could be an injury doubt. We don't know for certain, so there's a bit of a worry. Mount and Buendia, they're not nailed, are they?
No.
No.
Won't go anywhere near him, Noopy.
That's that. Nobbles, looking like Man City releasing 3 players today. Grealish, God, how far were you back? We've still got 3 days. 3 days ago. Things move quick. Since this question, we've got Grealish has joined Everton. McAtee, since we've been on air, is now officially signed for Forest.
Oh,
so that's done now. And then Savinho's gone quiet. I think he's going to stay. Which one can you see yourself getting? Who do you prefer?
Grealish I like a lot, but I'm not sure if I'm going to start with him, but see how he gets on at the weekend. And then he could get minutes in the cup, couldn't he? To give him some extra minutes.
yeah.
McAtee is definitely one I'll be monitoring for the enabler, but not yet because they haven't got Carabao Cup, have they? So Forest. So yeah.
Come Europe though, that could be a tasty one.
Yeah, later on, yeah.
Yeah, McAtee fills a gap for me if I'm staying cheap, but probably most likely would be Grealish, I guess. Ian, with United having a better attack, is there more chance they would get awarded pens benefiting Bruno owners? Is there anything in that, or is it pure fluke and chance?
I'd say so. They've got more technical players now, haven't they? With Cunha and Mbumo. You got Ahmad who'll play wing back. They'll be getting in the box loads.
Yeah, you think they're putting more pressure on back lines now, wouldn't you, with that forward line?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Bound to get a pen against us, aren't they? First game. Maybe I should keep Bruno. Thinking about it.
So he's there sat on 2 points, 73 minutes gone, and you're like, yeah, I've got away with this one. Bang, penalty, 5 bonus points.
Do you think
that was hell last day of the season going against him for that Villa game? Even then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you think anyone's sleeping on Cunha? Like, because obviously, like Bruno will probably be rested for the cup, but like Cunha and Mbumo might get minutes. You know what I mean? Because just to get them used to playing for United,
get them their first goal, get them their first competitive goal if they don't score against Arsenal or Fulham the game before it. It is Fulham, isn't it?
Fulham's the next game after Arsenal.
Yeah, get them off the mark, maybe. Go on, Tony. Cunha.
Not yet.
FPL Shauno. Wait, no, that wasn't his question. Sorry, Steve. Also said no one's talking about Sesko in a double game week. If Sesko doesn't play the first fixture, would you take a chance on him for the second? Only 4.5.
He's not a bad option. You come into thinking for the double, probably get both games. But yeah, it's all ifs, buts, maybes on that.
Julian, does Mateta come into your thinking at all? Only 4.5% ownership versus Pedro 35%, both at the same price. For me, I just think the fixtures are a bit better for Chelsea. What do you reckon?
Yeah, later in the season for me. If he had Carabao Cup, I'd definitely be thinking about him, but because he started and he scored in the second round last year. But obviously then they're in Europe now, so they've got to qualify, haven't they, through the playoffs?
Yeah.
Which don't count in the game.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, they definitely don't count.
We've not touched on that. It was shocking decision.
We've not got time for that.
No, we haven't. Got a quick move on.
Minte or Matoma, go.
Minte, yeah.
Just for the cheaper.
Is Alcaraz
value
still an option from Everton now that Dewsbury Hall and Grealish have both shown up?
No
go.
No.
Too risky.
Way too risky.
Nobbles, Watkins or Eze?
I like them both, but obviously Eze, where's he going to be? We don't know, do we? So Watkins is a safe one.
Yeah, Watkins shot for this month anyway.
Yeah, agree. Get Carter is stacking your mid/forwards with all premiums and big hitters, thus having a low budget defense and goalkeeper, 2 million, 2.5, etc. A viable strategy. It's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing, Scotty.
I bloody hope so. Yeah, what's the worst case? You just lose one, and then you've got the money for your upgrades, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Saka for the first two, ditch him after Leeds, ready for Liverpool, then spread it after that. But you might miss out on the price rise if he does well against Leeds. It's always that gets you in it on this.
Yeah.
Nadgil, do you guys Longstaff again? No more Longstaff. He's not getting any more airtime. Sorry. Is it a good option if it allows you to get Porro?
Sure, there's somewhere else you can get the money from.
2 million, and it's
Longstaff.
It might be like a Tillemans sort of play. You never know. Just gets like 4 points a game.
Yeah.
Tackles and that might be. Just I don't know.
I'd try. Well, what the hell was even that? I tried to look back at Longstaff's stats as well, and just because he was so like substitute appearances here and there, there's no way to even tell historically what he does. Yeah. Noopy. Oh gosh, I should have read this first. Okay, I'm not putting in Buendia amount. Disregard my earlier question. What's the strategy going forward if you've got Bowen and Diouf? Is it to get rid of them ASAP after and take the points, or wait for the profit and hide behind the sofa during the Chelsea match with a Wolves game to follow in game week 2?
You hold them, don't you? Hold them, and if they get through in the cup, then you've got a double in game week 4. Then you can think about moving them on.
Yep, completely agree.
Agree. The next one was, will Fernandes play Grimsby? And are you considering removing him, please? And if so, who for?
Nah, I've not got him.
Ben, you got him?
I'm considering removing him, but at the moment I'm more keeping him for this, just in case he plays Grimsby. Because he could be a load of points there.
If I had to put like a minutes number on it, I think it's like 10, 20 minutes max.
He's just one of them guys who just doesn't want to not play. You know what I mean? He plays every minute.
And what are they saving them for? I know, like you want to keep them fresh and wrapped up, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah,
I may just keep him because I can just see them getting a pen against us. We've done budget £2 million players. Tommy Gunn again. Would you start the season with Bruno? We're covering Bruno. We've covered Grealish. We've covered the best keepers. But thanks for your question, Connor. If you've not seen Connor's video on the channel, his team reveal or plans at the start of the week is out now. Pick the best combo, Ben. Bruno and Kudus, Salah and Sarr from Spurs, Bowen and Kudus with 1 mil in the bank. Same team as in the team reveal video, but just making 1 or 2 tweaks after the cup draw.
I think just because of the draw, I think Bowen and Kudus.
It means having no Salah, doesn't it? Because he's added Salah and Sarr as his second one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Sarr could be a good short-term hold, but I'm just not sure. You've got Palhinha now, and you've got Bentancur back. I mean, he's got the 3rd spot at the minute, but it could easily lose it. But I'm not too sure about Sarr.
Don't sell Salah. Don't sell Salah. Play it your own way, though. Because his team looked good either way. Bruno and Kudus does look nice still. Can you not get Salah and Kudus? We'll sort that out in our own little chat, our own little teammate chat. Another one, this or that. Bradders. Which three? Porro and Kudus. Porro, Kudus and Dyer. Diouf, Saka and Dyer. Diouf, Bruno, Kudus. It's so hard about seeing the rest of the team.
I go with top one though.
You just love Porro.
And Kudus. I don't mind NGI. I think they're good options, all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the top one. Just because NGI has that nice run of games for the first three games.
I still want Saka. I'm going to go in the middle one. I've got Diouf, Saka and Saka. I don't have Ndui, but I think he's a good pick. I think Saka is going to be back to his best this season. I am totally biased, but I think he will. The first two fixtures.
That Leeds fixture is brilliant. And he could get something against Man United as well.
But if we are in so much doubt as well I was thinking about this. If we are in so much doubt about who's going to play what minutes in the double, the way I've got my team, I've got all the premiums. I could easily say Gyökeres goes and scores 2 against United. I've got Saka already. I could take out one of my other premiums for Gyökeres, 6 mil to 6 mil, then have him for Leeds. You then got Liverpool after, so not long term, but. We're catching up here.
Yeah,
that's good timing, really. We can end these, I think. Do we think Salah will drop off? We've covered Salah. Do you think the new, I believe, 13 rule changes will affect some of the players in a positive or negative way, Dream Team points wise? Is in extra pressure on the keepers to play the ball in 8 seconds? Oh, okay. Rule changes as in the Prem, not in Dream Team.
Yeah. Yeah, they give a corner, don't they? If they don't play it within 8 seconds.
Yeah.
It's to stop, like Pickford?
Yeah.
Receiving the ball, and then dropping to his knees, then dropping onto his front. It's to stop that. But it's like all the pulling and tugging and like when they tear shirts off each other in box. How many refs are going to enforce it? I mean, the ref's job's tough enough watching the game and getting everything right there, trying to get everything right there. Are they going to be, as soon as the keeper grabs it, I've got to count 8 seconds here?
Vardy was doing that last season. He was going 1, 2, like that, 3, putting his hand up counting it.
Yeah.
The rule wasn't enforced last season.
But
yeah, it'd be interesting, especially given corners and that.
Yeah.
I've noticed in the Championship that they've been booking a lot of people for diving. So they must have been enforcing that this season as well.
But they do it for 2 or 3 games. Do you remember the penalty thing where they said if you're grappling in area, they're going to give penalties?
Yeah.
And they did for the first few weeks, and then they were like, oh shit, it's getting a bit out of hand, this. And they just completely backtracked on it. Just let people just, it's 6 of one, half a dozen over.
That was good, because I had loads of penalty takers in my team.
Yeah. They'll enforce them for the first couple of weeks, won't they? Don't surround the ref. Don't surround the ref, or you'll get booked for about 2 weeks, and then that goes out the window. Yeah, we'll come down hard on all these new rules and make an example of Arsenal and say the rules are the rules, and then we'll forget about it after 2 weeks. That's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. Bruno Pen for pulling in the box. That'll be. And they know the rules. Yeah,
that's it.
And Ray will get sent off for holding the ball too long as well, won't he? I see it right now. Don't pick them. Roberto, evening guys. With the easy cup draw, is Bruno Fernandes less essential? Yes. Covered Sunderland. Covered 2 mil keepers, but thank you, Wisby and Roberto. Clueless, very tempted to put the ultimate fantasy football trap Reece James into my team, given Chelsea's good fixtures to start. How now do we think he is over Gusto? That's a good question.
I like that one. And I did look at James, and seen that he did play towards the back end of the season. He actually had a good run of games, which for him is unreal. I mean, anything over 2 games was an improvement without getting injured. So, yeah, I mean, he's one I won't go near early doors, but if he does start to show that actually he's got a good preseason in his legs, he's going to stay fit. He's a good option. He were brilliant against PSG. He were brilliant, really, really good.
He was good in the Europa Conference final as well, wasn't he, Ben?
Yeah, unbelievable. I'm not going there, mate. I gambled on him at the end of the season, thinking, he'll definitely get the Europa League final because he's the captain.
Yeah.
And they were losing at half time, and he brought him on, didn't they? And why didn't he just start with him and then take him off when they've got a few goals?
That's your mate Enzo.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like him, and he's really good for the game. And he can play midfield as well. He's been playing with Gusto. Gusto's been playing right back. He's been playing in a double pivot. I'll avoid for now. Wait till Europe starts, maybe.
Yeah.
Can he play 2 games a week?
That's it.
I was thinking of it the other angle. Like, I would have liked to have started with Gusto because he's, again, another free meal.
Yeah.
Could go your defender on to Gusto if you start week in, week out. But wait and let it play out. But even if you do let it play out, there's no reason why he won't just start switching it each week. As FPL Shawno was just saying, am I off of Coyote? But no, he's still in my team, and he's in your team as well, isn't he, Ben?
Yeah.
And lastly, Tommy Gunn, best defender, 3 mil or under.
I think this Hajj Youth looks a good defender for that price. Attacking wing back. And I do like the Kuiper as well. I'm just a bit worried about Brian's rotation, but I think I'm just going to go with it for starters. See how he goes. They've got that Kadioglu to come back from. He got injured last season. He was a fullback as well. He can play both sides, so he might get minutes in the cup. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably agree on Diouf. I still got a good feeling about O'Brien. I don't know why.
I don't know. The Diouf, I think, the Brighton lad, the Kuiper. I'll say his name probably 5, 6, 7 different ways before I end the pod. But Diouf, number 1, I think. Out of position, good fixture first up, and the possibility of that double in game week 2. I think 3 million is a steal.
Cool. Cheers, everyone, for your questions. I was wondering if we'd ever get through them all at one stage, but we managed it. Yeah, cheers for all your support, Patreon members, YouTube channel members, and yeah, if anyone does want to become one of those two, there's a link to our Patreon in the description. You can hit the join button on YouTube to become a channel member. The YouTube channel membership will give you instructions on how to join the Discord, and you'll still get early access to the pods. But the Patreon does have more features. There's a few different levels, and you can get Ben's fixture ticker on one of the levels. You can get exclusive articles. All of them, you get early access to the pod and the Discord, and ad-free listening.
And you get to support us, which is much appreciated.
And that. Yeah, good luck, everyone, for the start of the season. Happy tinkering. Don't go too mad. Just remember that this is just your first week, and this is what I keep telling myself when I'm putting my hair out. There's a hell load more decisions to make over the course of the season. This one team isn't gonna. I don't think it's gonna break your season in game week 1, unless you don't go with Salah. Anything from you, lads?
No, just good luck, everyone, and looking forward to interacting with you all. during the season.
Yeah, best of luck. Like I say, we have quite a bit of like, don't go down with the downs and don't get too high with the highs, and it's not lost or won in one game week. Keep doing the right things, keep listening to us, keep bouncing off people, the ideas and players and stuff, and you'll have a good season. Just get involved in the mini leagues as well. Sorry, 129 people still watching. Obviously, got the Dream Team Tonic Cash League. We've got the Patreon only Cash League, which is exclusive to our YouTube members and Patreon members. The Tag Team League, which is always good. Partner up with somebody, a different way to play the game. Obviously, your finishing position is dependent on both of you doing quite well. We have a live league table on not only FPL.co.uk, which will be live within 2-3 game weeks once I've sorted through the spreadsheet. As well, another addition this season is the lowest score kicked out the door, which every week the lowest scoring manager or managers, if there's a tie, are kicked out until either the end of the season or we've got 10 managers left who will then fight it out for the prizes, which will be, I think we'll include that a little segment on the pod each week as well, and probably laugh at the people that get kicked out, even though they might be sat in first. But yeah, excited.
If you want to join them leagues, go to X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Dream Team Tonic, because we've pinned the
they are up there,
for the league. Yeah. And if you're in our Discord already, we've got a leagues and competitions.
Yeah, head over there
section, so details all in there as well.
Yep, that's everything for me.
Cool.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.